Let's not leave television news for a bit. How's this for effectual journalism?
Runner-up in the female tuna tossing section, Trudy Ainsbury, claims the winner, Heidi Whittish, should have been disqualified for falling over the starting line during competition heats.
It's this tuna toss by Heidi Whittish, in which she clearly falls over the line, that has sparked the protest. On the day, competition judges ruled that Heidi was allowed to continue in the contest, and she went on to win the women's section and $500 prize money with a record-breaking toss of 14.25 metres.
And there was a great deal more of it, all solemnly treated. Well, that was from the news provided on GTS BKN, an amalgamated service linking Port Pirie in South Australia and Broken Hill in New South Wales. 18 months ago, the Broadcasting Tribunal took action against the Broken Hill licensee for inadequate service to its area. But that's been bogged down in court proceedings ever since. And what's happened to the service in the interim? Well, not much in the view of Broken Hill City Council. Last month, the council resolved
to express its concern to the Broadcasting Tribunal about quality of local news services provided through the local commercial television station, particularly the lack of a same-day news service.
You might recall that we reported on Broken Hill Television early last year.
I'm more than happy with the rate at which the programming at BKN7 is improving. I would hasten to add, however, that there is still room for a great deal of improvement.
Now, the Mayor says, the station is at a lamentable stage, as does an anonymous writer to the Barrier Daily Truth.
How long do the public of this district have to put up with such shoddy treatment? GTS and BKN should do us a favour and cost-cut themselves right off the air.
In February, the Broken Hill station's sole journalist wrote, in frustration, to the same paper.
What Broken Hill people see on their television screens is old news, yesterday's stories, today. Purely because of funding, both of today's news stories are put on the bus, which goes all the way to Adelaide. Then they are freighted by courier to Port Pirie.
So much for the technology of immediacy. This is the result.
GTS BKN News with Bill Luke. Good evening.
Broken Hill's news service, in which the city far too often doesn't rate a mention.
Until the rain began falling last night, Jamestown's September average was a mere 16 millimetres.
4 Spencer Golf Schools have received a shot in the arm to help improve teaching technology.
Since opening 2 years ago this month, the Wadlata Outback Tourist Centre has been introducing more and more people to the bush.
Broken Hill is a very substantial generator of revenue for the licensee company, not that it shows. BKN now has no journalist. Maybe the present situation there epitomises the comment of Peter Westaway, acting chairman of the ABT.
The range of sanctions or directions that the tribunal could give were too limited for it to act effectively.
And yet they talk about further deregulation.